Dear viewers, welcome to my travel logs. We connect you effortlessly to any destination around the globe. Embarking on a journey from Hawaii, USA to Monrovia, Liberia promises rich cultural experiences and breathtaking natural beauty. Proper preparation will ensure a safe and memorable adventure. Welcome. We begin with pre-departure preparations. As a US citizen, your journey to Monrovia, Liberia begins with obtaining the proper travel documentation, namely a Liberian visa. You will need to apply through the Embassy of Liberia in Washington, D.C., located at 5201 16th Street Northwest. Their official website is www.liberianembassius.org, where you can download the visa application form, access instructions, and learn about additional requirements. Liberia offers both single-entry and multiple-entry visas. For a short visit such as yours, 1 week, a single-entry visa is sufficient and costs $160. If you anticipate needing to return or make future visits within the next few years, a multiple-entry visa is available for $180 to $250, depending on the length of validity. Expedited processing is available for an additional $75 to $100. It's best to apply at least 3 to 4 weeks ahead of your planned departure to allow time for processing and mailing if not submitting in person. Expect about 5 to 7 business days of processing time. To complete the visa process, you'll need a completed application form, a passport valid for at least 6 months after your trip, 2 passport-sized photos, proof of yellow fever vaccination, a copy of your round-trip flight itinerary, confirmed hotel booking or letter of invitation, and evidence of financial means, such as a bank statement or employment letter. Health requirements. Health safety is essential for travel to West Africa. Yellow fever vaccination is a mandatory requirement for entry into Liberia, and you must carry the original vaccination certificate, the yellow card, with you throughout your trip. Additionally, it's recommended that you take vaccinations for hepatitis A and B, typhoid, and receive a tetanus booster if needed. Liberia is a malaria zone, so consult your healthcare provider for an anti-malarial prescription, such as Malarone or doxycycline. Travel insurance is another critical aspect of your preparation. Choose an insurance provider that covers medical treatment abroad, emergency evacuation, and coverage for COVID-19. Trusted providers include World Nomads, Safety Wing, and Allianz Global Assistance. Carry both a digital and printed copy of your insurance certificate. Clothing and packing advice. Liberia's climate is tropical, with hot temperatures year-round and a rainy season from May to October. As such, you should pack light, breathable clothing made from cotton or linen. Bring long-sleeved shirts and long pants for evenings, not just for modesty, but also for mosquito protection. A lightweight rain jacket is essential, especially if traveling during the rainy season. Comfortable walking shoes or sandals are practical for navigating both urban and semi-rural terrain. Include a few smart casual outfits, especially if you plan to attend church services or formal meetings. Cultural tips about Liberia. Liberia has a fascinating cultural blend of African traditions and Western influences due to its founding by freed American slaves in the 1800s. The country's culture places a strong emphasis on respect and community. Greetings are important and deeply appreciated. A simple hello or the Liberian English phrase, howdy body, will warm hearts. When greeting someone, especially in business or social settings, it is common to shake hands with a unique finger snap at the end. Christianity is widely practiced, and Sunday church services are colorful, energetic, and community-driven events. Dress modestly in public spaces and avoid public displays of affluence, which can be considered boastful or attract unnecessary attention. Photography in sensitive areas, such as government buildings or remote villages, should only be done with permission. Language preparations. English is the official language of Liberia, which makes communication relatively straightforward for American travelers. However, the version of English spoken locally is often infused with colloqua, a form of Liberian Pidgin English. Understanding and using a few phrases will enhance your connection with locals. For example, you might hear "I beg you" used in place of "please," or "wetin happen" instead of "what happened." You may want to practice listening to Liberian English on YouTube or use a mobile translation app that supports regional dialects. Locals will appreciate even your smallest effort to speak their version of English, and it may ease interactions in markets, taxis, and community settings. Detailed itinerary from Hawaii to Monrovia. Your departure will be from Daniel K. Inouye International Airport HNL in Honolulu. Flights from Hawaii to Liberia usually involve at least 2 or 3 layovers. A typical itinerary might include a stopover in Los Angeles, LAX, then New York City, JFK, or Atlanta, ATL, followed by a transatlantic flight to Brussels or Accra, and finally a flight into Roberts International Airport, ROB, in Monrovia. The entire trip may take between 25 to 35 hours, depending on the layover times. To avoid traffic in Honolulu, schedule your departure for early afternoon, around 12 to 2 p.m., which gives you flexibility in case of delays and helps you navigate airport procedures at a relaxed pace. Travel budget for 1 week in Liberia. For a 1-week stay, your estimated travel budget would look like the following. Airfare, round trip from Hawaii, around $1,500 to $2,200, depending on season and carrier. Visa and processing, $160 to $250. Hotel accommodation in Monrovia, mid-range, $50 to $100 per night, totaling $350 to $700. Meals, assuming a mix of street food and restaurants, around $100 to $150. Transportation, taxis and local rides, $60 to $100. Travel insurance, $80 to $150. Miscellaneous expenses, SIM card, data plan, souvenirs, snacks, $100 to $200. It would be wise to carry at least $500 to $700 in cash, preferably in smaller denominations. US dollars are widely accepted, but local transactions may be priced in Liberian dollars. Use ATMs only in trusted, secure areas. Arrival procedures at Roberts International Airport. Upon arrival at Roberts International Airport, Monrovia, you'll proceed to immigration, where you must present your passport, visa, and yellow fever vaccination card. After stamping in, collect your luggage and pass through customs. Be prepared to answer questions about your accommodation and reason for visit. Once outside, you can purchase a local SIM card from providers such as Lone Star Cell MTN or Orange Liberia. If you arranged airport pickup with your hotel, look for a placard with your name. Otherwise, use a verified taxi service. Your hotel can provide recommendations in advance. Nigerian community and culture in Liberia. Liberia is home to a strong and active Nigerian community, particularly in Monrovia. Nigerians in Liberia are heavily involved in sectors such as trade, real estate, education, construction, and religious leadership. You will find Nigerian-run businesses, schools, and churches, particularly in areas like Sinkor, Douala Market, and Red Light District. Nigerian culture is celebrated through food, music, and fashion. Events like Nigerian Independence Day are marked with special gatherings. Nigerian churches, especially Pentecostal and evangelical denominations, are prominent and open to visitors. Nigerian cuisines in Liberia. Liberian and Nigerian culinary traditions blend seamlessly in local restaurants. You will find many Nigerian dishes prepared authentically or with a Liberian twist. Common offerings include jollof rice, egusi soup, okra soup, suya, spicy grilled meat skewers, pounded yam, and moin moin. These dishes are available in Nigerian-owned eateries or African kitchens in central Monrovia and the outskirts. Liberians also enjoy these meals, making them a shared taste experience. For a deeper connection, visit a Nigerian community event or church where food is served after service. Extending your stay beyond your visa authorization. Should you decide to extend your stay in Liberia beyond the period authorized by your visa, you'll need to visit the Liberia Immigration Service headquarters in Monrovia. There, you can apply for an extension by submitting your passport, a completed visa extension form, and a valid reason for your extension. The process usually takes 5 to 7 working days, and the fee ranges from $100 to $200 depending on how long you wish to stay. It's critical to begin this process before your visa expires, as overstaying may lead to penalties or difficulty in future travel. Experiencing Liberian cuisines. Liberian cuisine is hearty, flavorful, and largely organic. Staples include rice, cassava, plantains, and spicy stews. Among must-try dishes is palm butter, a rich stew made with pounded palm nuts and meat. Cassava leaf stew, often made with ground peanuts and beef or fish, is another national favorite. Dry rice with pepper sauce, kanyan, a groundnut and rice snack, and check rice with gravy are popular street foods. Meals tend to be spicy, so it's advisable to ask for a milder version if needed. Enjoying Liberian meals is more than eating. It's a community event. You may be invited to share meals with families, especially if you attend local events or religious services. In conclusion, adequate preparations with sufficient funds will make the journey smooth, rewarding, and enjoyable. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on this video. Welcome to Liberia, your destination on the western coast of Africa. Bon voyage!